Welcome back to In the House with Beth and Ryan, and you'll notice that today you're not Beth.
Beth looks a little different today.
Jesse Giovinazzo, an amazing agent on our team, is joining us today, and we're going to talk about the burning topic in real estate today, which is, do I buy first or do I sell first? And I think before we even get into the pros and cons of each, there's a few considerations we need to take into account. And the main one, I think, are the current market conditions. And
Sure.
Jesse, let us know what's going on there.
Yeah, so right now we're seeing about 160 active listings in Guelph, which has been pretty consistent what we've been seeing the last couple weeks and even months. We were expecting the spring market to have an increase in inventory, which really hasn't been the case.
Okay, the first one we're going to talk about are the pros and cons of selling first. And Jesse, what's the obvious pro here?
So the obvious pro with selling first is you know exactly how much money you have to purchase.
And that helps a lot with lenders and mortgage brokers. When you already have a sold home, there's no unknowns of will it sell for that or not. It is a sold house and you've got a firm price. And the obvious con to selling first is that you have committed to move on a certain date and you don't have a house yet. So this is where it goes back to the situation where if you are a picky buyer, if you have very specific needs and wants and locations, this may make you uncomfortable.
So next we're going to talk about the pros and cons of buying first. So the pro, which we've kind of alluded to, is you can spend the time to buy your specific house that you want. There's no rush to settle for a house that doesn't fit all of your needs and wants.
And then the major con to buying first is that now you have to sell your house, and it's likely that if you bought first, your lender has given you a pre-approval based on what they estimate the sale value of your existing home is. And so the unknown here and the risk is that you may not sell your home as fast as you want to, and you may not get as much for it as you want to get for your home. So I personally think there's bigger risk in buying first, simply because you now have to sell your home by a certain date. And if you don't, well, you're going to have to sacrifice on the sale price to make sure that you can sell it. As always, if you have more questions on the Guelph real estate market, feel free to get in touch with our team at bethandryan.ca.